How is all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin and today we're playing another floor 15 run on Landlord. So we had a great video yesterday. We were saved by which essence was it? The mining essence that gave us a load of diamonds and managed to win off that. We came very close though to losing. Check that out if you haven't already. We then continued that run and we got the guillotine essence and took it to endless mode, and we were able to see what happens when you have the guillotine essence and you pass 1 billion coins. So I won't spoil that if you haven't seen the video. It's on the channel. It's only about a minute and a half or so long, so you should check that out if you're wondering what happens when you get that essence and it actually breaks. So let's jump right in and let's see what today's run can give us. Okay, I think an early cultist, just have to pick it up. It has so much potential. I'll take a bubble. That'll kind of counteract the fact that we took the early cultist. And I will pick up a bounty hunter, I think. You don't particularly want to go crabs and cultists in the same run. I'll take a anchor. It's just worth slightly more than the cheese. And we made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. I'll take a rabbit. That's just a bit of scaling there. And I will pick up a ninja mouse, I think. So the rabbit will eventually be worth 3. There's also quite a few things that work with rabbit really well. I'll pick up a toddler there. And I'll pick up 5-sided dice is great. It's just worth 3 on average. So I can just keep this now into the late game. I'll pick up a milk for a bit of quick cash from the cat. And I'll pick up a bite fruit. Alright, we're doing okay so far. We have a bit of a scaling option and then a few decent symbols. We made the 50 rent payment with 15 left over. I could take a witch. It's pretty early on. It's worth 2. It works with cats. It works with spirits. It's pretty decent. And here we could pick up blue pepper. Should give us a nice bonus for the next couple of turns. It's not the fastest of items. I would have preferred something that give our run a bit of a direction, but I'll take Tedium Capsule. It'll give 5 with guaranteed a common, and Pinata is pretty decent with the toddler. That should give a nice influx of cash as well. Present with the toddler, and that's a great hit there on the Pinata, breaking and already managing to eat 4 of the candies. So I'll take an item capsule there. Shedding season, that could fill our deck full of rabbit fluff, so not super happy about it. It looks like we won't be going cultist on this run, which is okay. We did make the 100 rent payment with 104 left over, so we're doing great. 150 now due in 6 spins. I just picked up a hustling capsule there because I wasn't a big fan of anything else that was on offer. And we could take adoption paper, or let's take comfy pillow. I always feel that if you're using comfy pillow, you've probably already won the run, but you never know. Let's pick up a Void Stone there, and let's take a second cultist over an essence capsule. It's a tough choice, but I think the second cultist is probably better. At least now they'll start paying for themselves. We could take a coal, but I have a feeling this deck is going to be quite bloated. Will we survive 20 turns, or are we better off waiting for something else? Let's take it. We might be in a position that we will remove the coal eventually. I don't particularly want any of these. A third cultist though, that's great. We can now just, even if we don't get any more, we can just keep them till late game. Okay, at this stage another removal capsule is pretty good. I could skip this rent payment. I think I'm reasonably certain of making the next one with the symbols that we have, and a rare could be fantastic. So here we could go 5th ace. I think I will. That could be our secondary scaling option, and lucky dice is fantastic for us. We don't have any dice at the moment, but we could definitely pick one up. Actually we do. We have a 5-sided dice, so lucky dice is just great. 36 per turn, 6 turns. Yeah, we shouldn't have any problem making the next rent payment. We don't have any mouse, so let's just skip all this. Let's remove the cherry, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'll take a milk for the cats. Well, the one cat. And here I'll take a Void Stone, just roll in and remove itself. And I could take a bronze arrow, would probably usually end up being pretty good. Hitting the dice there for a fantastic 43 on that turn. Let's skip all this. And here we could take a thief. We don't have any synergies with the thief, and so we won't bother. Could have taken an urn. We need to find some way of destroying urns, would be pretty good. We did make the 225 rent payment with 39 left over. A hexatedium is pretty decent, and Undertaker. Undertaker with Witch is interesting. They'd be worth 4, so let's go with it. I think I may have done it once before, but not for a long time. Let's see how we go. 31 per turn. If we get, we're looking at about 40 to 50 per turn in order to make the next rent payment. That was great. I'll take another 3-sided dice. I will remove the coin, and I'll remove the pearl. Okay, that's a great hit there. 40 on that turn. I don't think I can afford to have Pinata fill up our deck. A present though, I can have a present. It's only one space. Let's take, I don't particularly want a candy. Let's skip this. Okay, the toddler at the present, pretty decent. How are we doing? 2 spins in order to get 60. That shouldn't be a problem. With this cultist now, that's fantastic. A few things have been removed. We've lost 2 duds. So 47 on that turn. And I won't skip this rent payment. I can't afford to, but I definitely also don't have the scaling. But we did make the 300 rent payment with 24 left over. 375 now due in 8 spins. So booster pack is being changed. And now when it's destroyed, you choose 2 uncommon symbols and 1 very rare symbol to add. Actually, I don't know if that has been changed or I'm thinking of something else. So Tomb would fill up our deck with rares. Is that what we want? Yes. Yes, let's give it a go. I will take here. Is there anything from Lunchbox that we want? I suppose stuff for the toddler. No, we'll probably be removing the toddler. Let's take Guillotine. I should have... Oh, booster pack destroys itself automatically. That's fine. Okay, let's take a Billionaire. It's pretty decent. I don't want another Rabbit Fluff or a Hooligan. Let's take... Ooh. Eldritch Creature. Golden Arrow or Wild Card. What a choice. Definitely not Wild Card. Golden Arrow. Probably Golden Arrow, I think, rather than Eldritch Creature. If I'm going Tombs, I want to keep my Witches, and Golden Arrow should be great with Tombs. I'll take a Void Fruit just to roll in and remove itself. Great. Well, not a great hit there on a Golden Arrow, but we did get 91 on that spin, which is pretty decent. Let's take a reroll. Don't particularly want another Bronze Arrow. And let's take an item capsule. 5 spins in order to get about 200. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, 3-sided dice is worth 3, but at this stage I don't think it's good enough. Let's reroll for something better. We didn't get it. We will have a diamond coming in soon, so we have quite a lot of symbols. 60 on that spin, that's pretty good. Essence capsule is fantastic. And a great hit there in the Golden Arrow, just down the line for a big 85 spin. I'll take a present because our toddler is now given twice as much. So that should give me 28. And we can't afford to skip this rent payment, so we made the 375 rent payment with 138 left over, and that was skipping the final spin. 450 due in 8 spins. Red suits. We did have a bit of a suits thing going on, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to work. Capsule Machine though could be fantastic. They were offered a suit straight away. Let's reroll and let's take another Hexatedium. And Quiver is great. We have a Golden Arrow. Yeah, Quiver is just one of the best we could be offered. So this Comfy Pillow is really working out. We've gotten Lucky Dice and we've gotten Quiver out of it. And we may have gotten Undertaker. In fact, I think we did. Let's remove from here probably, what's our worst symbol at the moment? It's probably this Bounty Hunter. Why did I pick up Bounty Hunter in the first place? Can't remember. Probably just because I needed to pick something up. So Golden Arrow hitting a toddler. Shouldn't have any problem. Yeah, 126 on that spin. That's great. I actually probably should have taken out the rabbit because then it would remove the rabbit adding rabbit fluff. That would have been a better removal now than the bounty hunter. Because rabbit fluff is not the way that this run is going to go. Removal capsule is great. We're going to use that. We're going to remove the rabbit, and then we won't have to worry about it filling our deck full of rabbit fluff. 100 on that spin. We could go Eldritch Creature now. What's our... So that'll remove 1, 2, 3, 8 symbols. It drops us down to 13. We could then go 5th ace if we wanted to. But I think we're still trying to get spirits. We haven't had a single spirit added yet. It's pretty, I suppose, it's a bit unlikely. Let's see what else we're offered. Nothing in particular that we want. Let's get rid of the rabbit, bringing us back down to 20 symbols and only 1 rabbit fluff, which should be counteracted by these 2 hexes. That's another removal capsule. I'll probably use that on the rabbit fluff. Okay, 100 on that spin. I'll take another reroll. Has my removal capsule not rolled in yet? No. Another cultist is fantastic, and I can skip this one. Skip the 450 rent payment. So we made the 450 with 354 left over. And 600 now due in 9 spins. Let's take the Ritual Candle Essence. Probably won't end up using it, but you never know. Let's re-roll this. And do I still have the Capsule Essence? No, I think I used the Capsule Essence on, I don't know, probably a re-roll capsule, maybe a removal capsule, can't remember. Let's use this anyway, and let's take Dishwasher. For just an essence, basically every rent payment you get 1 extra essence, which is great. And I don't want any rabbit fluff. I'll take a reroll capsule, and I will remove this rabbit fluff. Okay, we have 5 cultists, we have a witch. We still don't have any spirits, but I live in hope. Eventually, by the end of the game, we will get 1. Okay, we've won the game already. 100 made that rent. And with this golden arrow, it's just, yeah, not a bother whatsoever. Skip all of this. We'll probably be skipping most things from now on, other than removal capsules. Okay, let's skip this. That was a wolf there. Doesn't really fit in with this deck. And we'll skip all of these symbols as well. The nice thing when you get a run like this, which is won so clearly from so early on, and you have Comfy Pillow, it cuts down on the length of the run because you just get to skip 1 spin every rent payment. So this should end up being a pretty short episode. And let's skip this. I will skip the last spin, and we made the 575 rent payment with 629 left over, 650 due in 9 spins. We could take another tomb, but let's re-roll and let's pick up another tomb. If they offer it to me twice, I guess I can't turn it down twice. Let's get rid of that anchor. Let's break the booster pack, and let's skip these options and these options and all of these common options. I'll take another cultist. I'll take an item capsule. I could take no, I don't want a rabbit. And I don't want any of these options. And now our rare are Martini, Sun, or Pear. Don't particularly want any of these options. I probably should have waited until I had some reroll capsule, but I'm actually going to skip all of them. Okay, 77. Here's another cultist just to, yeah, this is just the game giving me this win and being like, here, offer me a cultist. I think was the 1st or 2nd symbol I was offered, and then just picked it, and yeah, the game's just like, yeah, easy win here. I suppose we did get Comfy Pillow, and we did use Comfy Pillow, which helped. But as always, once you get this many cultists, there's nothing you need to worry about. We already have over 1000 rent. We have a thing going. The smart thing at this stage would probably now be to get rid of these tombs so that they don't force out the cultists with too many spirits, but we've already won, so there's no real need. Be nice to get Ritual Candle Essence destroyed, but I think it's unlikely. Considering at the moment the only hexes we can really take, I suppose we could take the hexes that allow you to skip a symbol. That would also be decent. We made the 650 rent payment with 834 left over. Black cat essence. If you have at least 13 cats, cats give 13 more. I haven't managed to destroy this yet. I've seen it a few times. I think I've had it in a few runs, but I haven't yet managed to destroy it. Let's take it, and we could take sunglasses. Though what's the chances we'll actually find 3 removal tokens and keep them? So instead I will take frozen pizza essence, and then we'll just get to see more symbols. So here, clear sky, a fantastic option, but not in this run. I'll take it anyway because it's a rare, so it'll remove itself from the rare pool. Okay, 115 on that spin. There's another cultist, and we'll skip. So we're looking for our cultists, removal tokens, arrows, I guess, maybe, essence tokens, essence capsules, not coal or void creature. And we're just going to skip as much as we can so that we get to see a load of symbols. Maybe Hex is a tedium. There's another cultist. There's an essence capsule. It's pretty good. Wouldn't mind a removal capsules, of course. I don't particularly want coal. I think at this stage it's time to get rid of the toddler. I think will probably be the next. There's another cultist. Wow. I think in our last cultist run, which was only about a week ago, I think, well, we had 2 very close to each other, but one of them was pure cultist, the other only ended up with about 7 cultists. But I think in the first cultist run we ended up with 13 cultists, I think, which I thought at the time was the most amount of cultists I've ever had in a run. But we'll see if this one beats it. We have 8 at the moment, so it's not super likely. I'll take a tedium capsule there. Golden arrow putting in great work as always. And I'll take a lucky capsule, I guess. Let's skip the last spin. So we made the 700 rent payment with 1,425 left over. So we've already won. I guess we could take egg carton essence, and we'll take capsule machine essence. I think I already have a capsule, so that won't be fantastic, but sure, we'll see what happens. Let's pick up a tedium capsule, and let's pick up, I don't know, sunglasses, I guess. It's never work. Well, no, we don't have a removal capsule, so either tedium capsule or lucky capsule will break, so this capsule machine essence will be completely useless. Okay, let's get rid of the toddler though. So I think a hexatedium and a lucky capsule both broke at the same time, so the lucky capsule is overridden. I guess it probably depends on which one happens first or something. I could take a silver arrow, but there's no real need. Okay, we could take another coal. We've been offered many void creatures and void stones and stuff, but I'm turning them all down so I can keep my frozen pizza. A golden arrow. Okay, we have 2 hexes of tedium. Well, 1 on the board, I guess. Nothing to put up luck, but we've just been offered a golden arrow. No particular reason. But who's going to turn that down? Let's skip all this. Alright, how are we doing? 200 coins on that spin, not a bother. Okay, 144. I guess we could take another tedium capsule, but there's no real need. How are we doing here? 5, 6, 7, 8 cultists. Is that them all? I don't actually know how many I have. Again, we could take a lucky capsule, but instead we'll take another cultist. We have 12 cultists actually. Wow, that's more than I thought. I was thinking we had like 9, maybe 10. 12. Not too bad at all. How many symbols do we have? 29 symbols. Alright. That explains why they're not showing up. Not too bad here. We got 4, 8, 10 of them on the board at any one time. And let's skip the last rent payment. Made the 777 rent payment with 2,427 left over. This time our landlord was hexed by witches. Let's continue playing in endless mode just to see what we'd be offered. Capsule machine again. Rusty gear. Yeah, with cultists. Sure, why not? Let's I don't know, Yellow Pepper and King Midas or Spirit. We'll skip this, and Devil's Deal, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Fits in with the team, I guess. Cultist, Witches, Devil's Deal. But anyway, guys, this run, not really too hard, to be honest. We were offered the Cultist one of our first spins, first or second spin, picked it, and then just ran with it. We did try and do something interesting with the Undertaker and the Tomb, but even though we got the first Tomb early on, we only got 2 spirits out of the tombs. We had 2 tombs for a few rent payments, and we had 1 for like 10 rent payments or something, and we still only ended up with 2 spirits. So taking tombs to lead into a spirits run, you're going to need something else going on, because as you can see, it doesn't really work. But as always, Cultists incredibly strong, best scaling in the game. It's tough to know what to do with them. I think like they've already been nerfed a few times, but sure, what can you do? I suppose it's not too bad. There's some other symbols where if they works out, it's just really strong as well, so they're grand. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. A nice quick video here, and if you did, please like the video, subscribe to see more videos like it every day, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the run. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and cheers for now.